we'll talk about a couple of really tough classes that we had today. Class S. That stands for muscle car. In that class today, we had one entry, and he has described himself as both first place and last place. S, and that would be Mark and Cindy. Car 6, score 764.
Well, you did the right thing. That time,
And because it is the special stock class, they get Porsche coffee mugs.
Woo!
Oh, look at that.
Woo!
As you know, we had 4 sponsors today. The first one, our #1 sponsor, has always been Nilo Porsche. They were very gracious to help us with all of our events. They sponsored the mugs. We have Frank's Automotive, downtown Sacramento. They have also been very gracious to sponsor the club as an independent auto repair shop. We have Perry Creek Winery. They are one of our sponsors. And last but not least, myself, Richard Wetzel. I'm the real estate lender at First Northern Bank. Now, all of you
Giving away a house?
I gave away the pencils, don't you remember?
he's a lender.
Yeah, they're just on loan to you. You've got to turn them in on the way out, otherwise I'll bill you. Boy, I'll tell you, I didn't realize how bad that was going to be to say that I was a lender. I'm not going to do that again. Ain't no way. So, first place in Class L with an illegal clock with a score of 270, Judy and Andy.
That's good, 270.
Volvo with P. I don't know what they say on them. But, Mr. Snake found those for us.
Mr. Steve.
Okay. Now we're going to talk about the beginner class, which was by far and away the largest field today. We'll start with the 4th place beginner. Our champions, dead last but finished, Eduardo and Mario, car 4 with a score of 900. These guys got 900, they're doubling up on everything.
They'll be back.
Excellent score.
That rate, I could do that. I could have a good time.
Your car's a Targa, right? Yes. Yes. My second Porsche was a Targa, about the same year as his. So it's, kind of brothers in war type of thing. Third place in beginner with a score of 764. Looks like it's Mark and Joan. Is that right?
All right.
Yeah. Mark and Joan left out a couple legs, or 1 or 2 legs today. They actually beat me to the finish. They took the shortcut.
They didn't get general.
They beat me to the finish, and I was supposed to be the lead car.
We hadn't seen him. We wondered why he was going to 2.5. It was. So it's the first time I'd seen that.
Second place in beginner. This is where it gets suspenseful because we're going to find out who's second, and the other guys will know they're first. A score of 739, beat Mark and Joan by about 25 points. Car number 2, Kevin and Valerie, is that right?
All right. First time?
Oh, very good.
First time, right?
Valerie has decided that she would like to have a lot more breaks during the morning. And
How do you spell breaks?
you don't want to know. And I explained to her that this one here, and I had a similar experience on Carrera about 15 years ago. By the time we got to checkpoint 2, the navigator was ill and the driver was becoming ill. We took a 20-minute sort of timeout. Yeah, we had a timeout. And at that point, I banned her from calculating anything else the rest of the day because I didn't, at that time I was driving a BMW, did not want to have to clean stuff out of that BMW. It was real close. So, way to go, Valerie, you'll be better next time. Okay, that leaves us with the issue of first and beginner. You guys are going to have to help me with this. Car number 3 with a score of 612. What are those names?
Caleb and Brandon.
Caleb. I put the B and the L in the wrong place. Caleb and Brandon, come on up. This guy has the red Cayman, is that right? And I'm not going to make him take those mugs. I've got a $50 gift certificate from Frank's Automotive. You're on your way. All right, thank you. An oil change will only cost you twice that. Okay, now we're dropping into the class that we call E, which stands for a lot of stuff. Equipped, expert, you name it. We used to call it EE, expert equipped. SCCA calls it E, but it's all the same stuff. These are the guys who have the onboard computers actually attached to the measuring device in the car. So the measuring device is driving the computer, and all they have to do, theoretically, is plug in what speed they want to go. But rally masters sometimes do strange stuff, like we tell them to DSB, but we don't tell them what DSB means. We make speed changes 0.04 of a mile apart in downtown Georgetown. And also don't tell them what DSB means. By the way, for those of you who didn't know what it means, decrease speed by, I left it out of the generals. Our expert equipped cars were gracious enough to say, we'll score everybody both ways. So if you decided you knew what DSB meant, fine. If you didn't know what it meant, then we changed your score. So all your scores were adjusted to whatever was best for you score-wise. I take full responsibility. I deleted it out of the generals. No definition. Caleb and Brandon were kind enough to acknowledge that they didn't know what it meant, so they tried to make up stuff. Some of it was not complimentary to the rally master. They didn't tell me what it was. So, second place in equipped with a score of 353. If some of you noticed, license plate from a prior Carrera event, car number 14, Keith and Jen.
All right.
For those of you that don't know Keith, he actually lives in Forest Hill. And almost. Out by where the odometer check ended. That's his neighborhood. And every year he and I kind of do something in Forest Hill, and I don't think Keith, I think he might have went on a racetrack today, somewhere up there. I think he might have, along with almost everybody else.
You went on the racetrack? Oh, okay.
So that leaves us with first place in equipped and top time of the day. And let me say what I have for the top time of the day, another $50 gift certificate from Frank's Automotive. Frank came through big time this year. Car number 1, Pete and Jay.
Who's going to buy it?
Score of 220. That's 2 maxes and some change.
They went ahead of us?
Perry Creek Zen Man. Okay, did everybody get something? Everybody happy?
Yeah.
All right, party's over. Well, my party's over. You guys can party all night. Thank you.
Thank you.